Vanders, and welcome back to a brand new video. So let's talk about laser hair removal today. I've been getting so many questions from you guys recently about how I keep my body hair free and smooth as a dolphin. So I thought I would chat about this subject again because yes, I have already talked about this before, but for those of you who are new to my channel and for those of you who are wondering what is my laser experience been like, what kind of device should I get if I try at home lasering. A lot of you guys are on the hunt for good deals. Now I got a really good deal for you. So many questions, so let's just get started right away. Which device do I use? So I have actually tried many different at-home hair removal devices, but this one is the one that I currently use and it is my absolute favorite. This one is by Dermrace and this is their V4S. I actually started my at-home laser hair removal journey by going to a salon, a professional clinic. And guys, let me tell you, that was amazing, but it was so extremely expensive. I cannot even tell you how much money I spent on that clinic. And also it is so time consuming because you have to go out of your way to actually go to the clinic. And my clinic was also really busy all the time, so they had a very long waiting time. So overall, this is, you know, way more cost effective and also way more convenient. And speaking about the cost of this, Dermrace is actually doing a Black Friday sale right now. And guys, let me tell you, this deal is crazy because you will be able to get $130 off. Amazing deal if you ask me. All the information is listed down below. So now on to the next question. Why did I actually choose at-home lasering to begin with instead of other options like, for example, shaving or waxing? Well, from a very young age, that is just what I was taught, you know, by my mom, by my grandma. They all shaved, so naturally I started shaving as well. And I have to say that I never really liked the experience, especially because I'm a beach girly at heart. So many of you guys know that I love the ocean and I love swimming and I love to wear bikinis, but there is nothing worse than getting razor bumps. That already in itself is, you know, so uncomfortable. I know we all get that feeling. It's itchy and oh, so annoying. It also looks very bad, but what's even worse than just regular razor bumps is razor bumps in the ocean. With the salt, it just doesn't work. So I just knew that I had to find a solution for that because that was so uncomfortable for me. And on top of that, actually, maybe some of you guys remember that I was a full-time model. And if you were signed with an agency like I was, and obviously the agency has a lot of requirements. Not only do you have to be a certain height and a certain, have certain measurements, you also need to arrive on set or on a casting with freshly washed hair, no pimples on your face, very, very, very minimal makeup or no makeup at all. Your nails need to be natural, no nail polish. And what is really important, you have to be hair free everywhere. So that meant that I had to shave every single day because I had castings every single day, and that was just not doable because my already existing razor bumps would then get shaved over again, and then that led to so much irritation, itchiness. It was just really, really uncomfortable. So after I came back from Cape Town, where I lived as a model for 3 months on stay, I decided to do something about this problem and I got my first ever laser hair removal treatment. Next question is, how often do I laser? I still go to the professional laser clinic for a touch-up every, I would say, 1.5 years, but for regular maintenance, because I have such little hair growth, I use this device only like once every 2 weeks, sometimes once a week, but usually just once every 2 weeks, and it only takes me 15 minutes to do my entire body. It's so extremely fast, so that is another thing that I really, really like about this. However, when you just get started with your at-home laser experience, I would definitely recommend you to do it 3 to 2 times a week if you're just getting started, and then gradually as you're getting results, you can progressively do it less, and that all depends on you and your hair cycle, obviously. Then a very commonly asked question, what is the difference between IPL and laser hair removal devices like this one from Dermrace? So laser hair removal actually uses concentrated single wavelength laser energy that penetrates hair follicles with more precision and less energy loss. Laser penetrates deeper and creates longer lasting effects as opposed to IPL, meaning that you need less sessions to get the same result. For those of you who didn't know, by the way, IPL actually stands for intense pulsed light. And instead of that single wavelength, it actually uses a broad range of wavelengths, meaning that the light and energy it emits actually is mostly concentrated on the skin's surface. Since this energy is actually spread out over a wider spectrum, much of it dissipates as it penetrates the skin. And that means that only a small amount reaches the hair follicles. As a result, IPL is more effective on a surface level, but its impact on the deeper follicles is weaker. This can also lead to a more burning sensation, especially if there are surface hairs left on your skin, which is bound to happen because even if you shave beforehand, like maybe a little bit of hair is still left, which, you know, you cannot cut with the razor. And that creates that burning sensation that a lot of people talk about with at-home devices. And that actually brings me to the next question. Does laser hair removal hurt? Now, because of what I just explained, IPL is actually said to, you know, be a little bit more painful, especially the sensitive areas of the skin. But for me, using this, the laser, it's not painful whatsoever. I don't even feel it. However, I do have to say that this is the only thing that actually doesn't hurt, because when I go to the clinic and get laser hair removal done, it definitely is very painful on the more sensitive parts, but this device, not at all. You don't have to be afraid of that. I know some people, they don't want to try it because they're afraid of the pain, but trust me, yeah, it feels very comfortable. I will actually demonstrate it on my arm right now. So there are multiple levels and we are going for the highest level, which is level 6. And this is how you do it. And you know, it's like, I don't feel anything, no discomfort whatsoever. And it's just a little bit hot, but there's actually a cooling element in this as well. So yeah, it's not like a burning sensation, it's just a little bit warm. Can I use laser hair removal with any skin type? So laser hair removal is actually suitable for all skin types. Dermrace actually made a special device that is the V6S, and that device is specifically designed for darker skin tones. However, IPL, which we just talked about, is generally not recommended for darker skin types because it just won't work. Generally speaking, results with IPL on a darker skin tone are just very poor because it works on pigment, and also it can lead to skin damage, which obviously is not what we want. So yeah, if you have a darker skin tone, definitely check out that V6S one as opposed to this one. This is the V4S. Then next question, do you need to protect your eyes during a treatment? Do you need to buy those special goggles? Actually, you don't. This is so super comfortable because you can just take it with you anywhere. You could do it anywhere you want. You don't need any other things, no goggles. Actually, also because of this single wavelength that I just talked about. The single wavelength is vertically irradiated into the skin, and the minimal refraction and diffusion make sure that your eyes won't get damaged if you look at your device whilst doing your own treatment. In comparison, for IPL, you do need special glasses because of its broader spectrum wavelength, which I explained to you guys already. So yeah, do please take precautions when using IPL as your preferred hair removal method, because that might be able to cause harm to the eyes. And then last but not least, the question that I get so often is laser hair removal expensive? So as I mentioned, when I was going to the salon, it was very expensive, but if you compare using a device like this to shaving, waxing, or those in salon treatments, then you will see that this is definitely the most affordable option. And with the Black Friday deal, it gets even more affordable because you can save $130. Again, an insane deal. So if I were you, I would take advantage of that because that is amazing. And this is obviously a device that you keep for a lifetime, or at least a very, very long time. So yeah, for me, it is definitely worth the investment, especially if I do not only compare it to the other forms of getting rid of hair, but also the comfort. This is not painful. I don't experience any, you know, itching or bumps anymore. So for me, so worth it. And that was it, you guys. This video was made in collaboration with Dermrace, as you might have noticed, and I'm really happy that they are sponsoring me because this is something that I genuinely use and love, and yeah, my results have been amazing. So yeah, highly recommend checking this brand out. Thank you so much for watching, and if you have any questions about this subject, feel free to ask them in the comments down below. Thank you. Bye.